everybody. Cindy Bettino, Transformational Healing, and welcome to A Cup of Happiness. Hey, no, it's not wine, it's coffee. Lately, I've been having another cup of coffee around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Not something I've done in years, but you know what the heck. So today I want to talk about regrets. There comes a time, or many times actually, in our lives when we kind of go through that list, right? And we go, what did I expect of me? What did I expect my life to look like? Did I achieve the goals I wanted to achieve? Am I the person I wanted to be? Is this the life I wanted? Do I regret anything that I've done? Oh, sorry. Anyway, I don't know. I think it's regrets are hard, right? Excuse me for stating the obvious, but regrets are hard, and regrets, we can get stuck in regrets, and regrets can not only make us regret the past, but we can get stuck in them, so then we regret the future. And that's kind of what I don't want to happen for anyone that's watching this. I mean, I think it's normal that we go through and assess our life at a certain period of time and see what we want to change, or what we want to do differently, or what we thought was a really great idea, and now we're like, nah, it's not a very good idea. And I think that's fine. I think assessing, like we do a business, like we do our profession, if we're not running our own business, if we're in a profession, we look at, am I where I really want to be? Am I in the right job? What mistakes did I make that I want to improve on? So I guess I want to start with why we can get stuck in regrets. And I think that we can get stuck in regrets by not being in what is, right? We really want life to be different. We really want our life to look differently than it is. And so we don't be grateful and allow what is to happen. Does that make sense? What is that I'm in a beautiful little cabin on the side of a mountain. Am I in my 5,000, 6,000 square foot house in Fairfax on 5 acres? And do I regret that? I might miss it a little bit, but I certainly don't regret it. It was a good learning, and it was fun while I was there, but but what is I like my cabin. There's so many things I like my cabin, reasons why I like my cabin. So we can get lost and stuck in our regrets by not looking for the positives and really standing in what our life is in the moment, and seeing the pros and the positives and the gratitude for where we currently are. I think that when we look back, did we take turns we never expected, that we never thought we would take when we were, creating these lofty goals for our life? Maybe we took turns that actually benefited our life. Maybe we took turns because it was a good thing for us. Maybe we took turns that we really had the courage of the door open and we walked through, and maybe our life is better than if we hadn't taken those turns and we had done all those things that we had expected us to do. Regrets. Who made and created those expectations for you in your life. Sometimes we can get stuck and be disappointed by where we are and have regrets because we didn't meet certain expectations. But whose expectations were they really? Were they our parents? Were they ours? Were they our siblings? Did we get stuck in sibling rivalry? Were they even ours in the first place? Sometimes we have regrets because we followed other people's expectations and it turns out that that's not who we wanted to be anyway. You know, let's say you're married and divorced and you never ever thought that you would ever be divorced and you have regrets about either marrying the person in the first place or getting into a marriage that was going to divorce. What did you learn from that person? What did you learn from that relationship? What did you learn that made you a better person afterward? Yeah. I mean, let's really look at those regrets. Let's really look at where those expectations come from. How limited were your expectations? Did they allow for all of who you are? Did you allow for all of who you are? You know, are you stuck in your regrets because you just didn't listen? Doors opened and you didn't walk through. You were so stuck in that lane of those expectations of what you demanded life give you and you create, that somehow you didn't listen to what people were telling you, to what the universe or God was telling you, because you were so bent on, you know? Did you not listen? Are you still not listening? Maybe your life wasn't supposed to look like that to begin with. Maybe that wasn't God's plan for you. So what's next, right? How do we move past the regrets? Well, gratitude, right? Gratitude for who you are and what you've learned and how you've grown and what you've experienced, and gratitude. Gratitude for what you've created, those beautiful children, all those people that you've helped along the way. Now what do you want? Are you going to stay stuck? Are you going to stay in your regrets? Are you going to be like those high school jocks who are still living in high school and the high school heydays that never quite moved beyond, right? Because that was the best time of their life. Don't you want the best time of your life to be in front of you and not behind you? I do. So now take everything that you've learned. Get unstuck. When a door opens, walk through, even if it wasn't part of your plan. Yeah. Create new dreams. Create new expectations. And enjoy what it is. Regrets. They suck. Make the best days be the days that you have yet to experience. Live your life to the fullest. Toss out the expectations that didn't work. Because maybe just by doing that alone, you'll find the happiness that you haven't achieved yet. Good luck. See you next week. Cindy Bettino, Transformational Healing, and thank you for joining me for a cup of happiness.